Hello and welcome to another video. I'm in my shed as per usual, and it's very windy outside, so if you do hear some gusts of wind, that is why. But I'm here today making a customer's order for a tic-tac-toe or Noughts and Crosses game, whatever you call it. And this is a specific order per the customer's request. And if anyone else would like to make a specific order, please comment or drop me a message. I'll leave all the information where you can contact me from in the description box below. So anyway, yeah, so we're starting off with the white base of the actual grid that the shapes, the X's and O's fit into. And this is fiddly to do because it is thin. So we're starting off by just very carefully, drop by drop, placing the resin into the gaps. And then I will come in with a cocktail stick and I will go round the edges to make sure it is in all of the corners, and to pop any or shift any bubbles that may be hiding in any of the corners or around any of the squares. Now, this obviously is something that is the trouble with resin, because you can leave it so long to sit in a cup to degas, so the bubbles rise to the surface and pop on their own. But if you leave it for too long, it will start to cure and thicken in the cup, and then there is no way I would have been able to have poured it into this mould. So very quickly go round with the clicky lighter to pop any of those surface bubbles, and then we'll start with the X's and O's, which are gold and silver. So I decided to do gold O's, like, you know, like a ring, and then the silver X's. So these are made with metallic pigments. As you can see, it's super shiny. And again, just making sure that we fill the mould up everywhere. And I have two of the moulds, just for the simple fact that I can make all the X's and O's that I need in one go, rather than having to make these four, like two X's, two O's, pop them out and then have to remix the colours, try and get exactly the same shade or effect, you know, and pour them again. So I have two of the moulds, so I can make them all in one go, and they can all cure at the same time. So I'm just going in now and just filling up with a couple of drips, just to make sure we have a nice smooth finish. Like so. And then we will come in with the silver and do exactly the same for the X's, again made with a metallic pigment, and just pour them in to fill up the X's. Okay, so you didn't need to see me do the whole thing on camera, so they're all finished there, and I'm going to leave this dry before I come back and do the next part. So, and we are here with the next part. For me, that was a good couple of hours because obviously the base is only thin, and like the grid base part of it is only thin. And then we have the black pigment as requested, or the black colour as requested by the customer, for the actual final base. And there is enough there, it just needs a bit of teasing and manipulation into the corners. And like so. Making sure that everywhere is covered, and to get all of that resin out of that pot, because I don't like to waste any resin. And I just let whatever's left in the pot, I let it dry, and I will reuse that pot again, and I will wipe the stick so I can use that again, so there is no waste. And just go over with the clicky lighter to pop penny surface bubbles. And then once that is completely dry for you, which will be coming up very soon, I will be unmolding. So here we are, completely dry. I've already taken out one lot of X's and O's, so I will remove these from the mould first because it makes it easier to get out the actual grid. You can see it's super shiny, the glare of my lights on it. And just take that out, and there we have one finished custom order Noughts and Crosses board. Thank you so much for watching. Check the description box. Until next time, bye.